The views and opinions in the following program remain those of the producer and in no way reflect the views and opinions of Medford Community Cablevision, its board of directors, management, or other affiliates.
Hi, welcome to the Stevie B Show. As always, I'm your host, Stevie B. Well, we have a great treat for you today. With us from Curious Creatures is Mr. Dean Kosch. Thank you, Dean, for coming and see us.
Thanks for having me, Stevie.
Now, tell us a little bit about Curious Creatures. Well, how did you get started?
Well, I've started Curious Creatures about 25 years ago as a small pet shop in Beverly. And I was asked one day to share my animals with some local school kids. And I did, and the phone started ringing, and people seemed to like to, see our animals and learn about them and at these animal shows. And it was a great way to, to bring these animals to kids that would not get to see them any other way, I guess.
I know. I mean, I see we got quite a few. We got pretty much a zoo right here right now with all the animals that you had. So, the reason I wanted you to come on my show is because I saw you in Medford a few weeks ago with all your animals and everything, and I thought this would be a great show idea. So it's kind of like when Jay Leno does on the Tonight Show with Julie Scardania. So I thought I'd do something similar to that, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
So let's get started. Now, we have two ones right here. I can tell this is a bunny, we can tell.
There's a bunny rabbit, American rabbit.
That voice you hear is Clyde, which is the macaw. He wants to be on camera so desperately, but we'll get to Clyde in a minute. So, so what is it about? So what's his name? Sonny?
This is Sonny the bunny. He's about 4 years old, and this is Charlie the chinchilla, who's 10. And when I am showing the animals to people, and especially small kids in general, I like to start off with the fluff, with the bunny. So nobody's scared, nobody's running. We want kids to learn to appreciate and respect the animals, and not fear them, of course.
Now, what does Sonny eat, Mike? What is it common for a rabbit to eat?
Well, we our bunnies, we give them carrots, but their main diet is alfalfa pellets and hay. And bunnies are pretty low maintenance. We keep them in a hutch outside. We have 10 rabbits right now at Curious Creatures. And they all live outside all winter. Some people keep them in their house. And they can litter box train like a cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, really. Now this is a okay. Come
here,
it's
a chinchilla. They're a little quicker.
They're a little quicker.
It's a rodent from Peru.
Look at this guy. Look at the what? Okay, what?
Chinchilla are famous because of their soft fur.
Okay.
They were really sought after for
their fur because they're so soft. I mean, they're unbelievably soft.
Yes. Their fur is so thick. What I've heard is that they can't get fleas.
They can't get fleas?
That's what they say.
Wow.
They have over 1 million hairs per square inch.
1 million? Oh, my God.
But I never counted them.
You never count? That's going to be hard to do. Yeah, so where are they commonly found?
Well, believe it or not, chinchillas, they're from Peru, South America. They're an endangered species. They hardly exist at all in the wild, but there are millions in captivity around the world people have chinchilla farms. He's been running around. This is what I've read in books is the proper way is some people will hold the chinchilla at the base of the tail.
The base of the tail.
You know, gently to not have them running around.
Yeah.
And then they
okay.
will do that. Another thing they do with the chinchillas, they give them a chinchilla bath.
Chinchilla bath.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a dust that diatomaceous earth, and they roll in the dust. The dust will stick to any dirt and oil on their fur, and then see that? When the dust comes off, it takes the dirt and the oil with it.
Oh, I see.
So you got
gee.
very clean animals.
He's very clean.
The main complaint I have with chinchillas,
Yeah.
they're up all night. Most
They're up all
animals are nocturnal.
Do they make a lot of noise when they're?
They can bark a little if they're upset. They go,
Wow.
but the big thing is they're jumping around. And in a metal cage, it's very loud. And I wouldn't suggest having one in your bedroom at night.
Yeah,
if you want
I
to sleep.
believe
So he's getting some dust.
He's
all
getting
over
some
the place.
dust.
We have to.
They are adorable. Both of them are really adorable. So.
I know you wanted to see a cute little creature. Where is it? Here he is. This is an African pygmy hedgehog.
A hedgehog.
And we just rescued this hedgehog 2 weeks ago. Not that it was in danger, but it needed a home.
Oh my goodness.
All of our animals
he's definitely.
are previously owned pets. We have a farm in Groveland with 2 houses, and the animals have their own house.
He's pointy. He's really.
Yeah, the spikes are, it's hair. Just, it's thicker and pointy at the end. It doesn't come out and stick into you. You see how you can hold him without gloves.
Yeah, I know. Some people, every time I see someone with a hedgehog, they have gloves on to.
So check this, Steve. Hedgehogs are poisonous.
What?
This one isn't, don't worry. In Africa, to avoid being eaten, when they're looking for insects, they come across poisonous toads.
Yeah.
They catch the toad and they'll rub the toad all over their body.
Yeah.
And it makes them taste bad. So if another animal tries to eat them, they'll spit them out.
What's this guy's name?
That's Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sonic. Just like, whoa.
You got him?
I got him. I got him. Oh, my God.
Oh, you're good. You're a natural.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. This is a cute. Look at the. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this one, the lady raised them on Purina dog food.
Purina dog food.
Yeah, they have a hedgehog diet, but it's probably a lot like a dog food or a cat food.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, but like I said, I can see that the quills are for protection and everything like that. But
yeah, that's just.
They're really good. What do you want, Sonny? Come on.
Hello. Hello, little guy.
I have another creature here
Okay.
I want to share with you.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
And this is a local animal you might see around the studio here.
Oh, really?
Oh, come here, Sonny. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sonic. Ooh.
Peanut
Peanut.
is.
Oh, my goodness. You're kidding me, right?
Yeah. This is okay. Don't worry.
Ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe what Peanut is.
Peanut is a muskie, they call him.
Musket?
A muskie. It's in the
That's
weasel.
a skunk.
It's in the weasel family. Yeah. This is a striped skunk.
Oh, my goodness.
Born and raised in captivity.
Oh, my goodness.
Its stinker has been taken out
So
when it was a baby.
I don't. So that's how they. So oh my goodness.
Yep, she is.
I always see a skunk whenever I drive my car all around the city.
Oh yeah, they come out at night. This one is about 2 years old, and skunks can live for 20 years.
20 years.
But most skunks in the wild, they only live 2 or 3 years. So I tell kids though, never touch a skunk you see running around outside.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Let me get
You don't. Skunks can have really bad diseases. They can have rabies. They can have distemper. So, but it's fun to get to see one up close.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
without getting sprayed.
No kidding. I mean, I know. I don't have to take a bath afterwards, do I?
No. You know.
What's his name? Peanut, you said?
This is Peanut. In some states, you can legally own a skunk. You can
Really?
buy one in Florida. You can a couple of the Midwestern, and she's from Iowa, so they're legal in Iowa.
Really?
In Massachusetts, you need a special license.
Yeah.
So they don't want you having a skunk. I think if you, they're worried if somebody takes a skunk like this and everybody pets it, it could have rabies, right? If it's a wild skunk. So
yeah. Yeah, but he's got look at the face on this guy. My goodness.
Yeah, see, all a skunk wants to do is eat and sleep. And this one likes to be scratched too. You want to hold her, Stevie?
Okay, I'll hold her.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Hold her like a baby.
Hold her like a
Yeah.
la, 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 it's a baby. How about that? I'm holding a skunk.
Yeah, it's usually a first for most people I meet.
Yeah, I mean, he's soft too. He's very soft. There he is.
Yeah.
Look at this. Get a good shot up with this. Look at that. Look at that face. She's
got long nails.
She's got quite long nails, though. I mean.
Yeah, we do her nails all the time.
Oh.
She's a pretty girl. You know, I was going to a show in Quincy this spring.
Yeah.
She had 3 babies in the box on the way to the show.
Oh my! No.
And they're like as big as your thumb.
Yeah.
And she let me pick them up at the show and show the kids when I got there.
But don't they have their sack that causes them that?
Yeah, but they were only a half an hour old. They
Oh.
didn't even have their eyes open. But
Okay.
yeah, they it's been difficult trying to find a vet around that will
Yeah.
take them out for us.
Yeah. So you have to take them to a vet to get rid of the
scent
glands,
glands,
the
yes.
scent glands. So,
A friend of mine's a vet. He said he would do it. He's just so busy.
she's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, but still, if I see a skunk in Medford, I'm gonna stay as far away from it as possible. But
Yeah.
I could spend all day with this guy, with this little girl.
Would
So-
you like to see Clyde over here? He's being
Clyde,
good.
yes, he's been very noisy. We got to show Clyde the macaw. So
Yeah. Clyde is 27 years old.
Uh-huh.
When I got him, he was a couple years old. He was raised from an egg by people. That's how these birds are so friendly. Come here, Clyde.
Well, I understand that macaws can live quite a long time. I mean, I
Yeah,
heard like 60 to 70
70,
years.
80 years.
This is Clyde.
Yeah,
Oh my!
this is Clyde. He's a big blue and gold. He's a good size.
Wow! Look at that! Whoa!
Hey, yo.
Okay. Go down.
He'll run around. And,
So he's 27, you say?
yeah, he's 27 years old.
Wow.
Hey, get over here. He wants to go back on his. Come here.
So tell a little about them. They're normally found in Brazil, right?
They are found throughout Central and South America. The rainforest is their range. Yeah, give me that. This is actually the national bird of Brazil.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're the largest parrots of the macaws, and they're very intelligent. They say they're about as smart as a 3-year-old.
Oh.
3-year-olds are pretty smart.
He's got something in his mouth. He's trying to get
You've
it.
got a little down feather in there. Come here, give me that. Give me that. Oh, come on. I think he's just playing with it. Yeah, they're very oral animals. If you birds to show affection with each other, they preen each other's feathers, they regurgitate to each other and feed each other. So,
They regurgitate?
oh yeah. If he really likes you, Stevie.
Oh, gee. So what better way to say I love you than throwing up on me?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I love the macaws, and they're just so beautiful.
Now, do you need like a special license to have them as pets too? Because I had a parakeet
You probably
when I was
should,
a kid.
but
so.
no, you can buy a bird. You can adopt a bird. There's so many birds that need homes. People call me wanting to give me macaws all the time.
Oh, wow.
About 10 years ago, we had a small zoo on Route 1 in Peabody, and people found out about us. They started bringing us birds. We were getting birds that had babies, and the family. We were getting whole families of birds, macaws. We had about 25 macaws.
25.
And one macaw we got, the woman had paid, I think, something like $50,000 for.
$50,000 for
It was
one
a
of these?
hyacinth macaw. And, you know, after 10, 15 years,
She
they're like, I had enough. This thing has destroyed my house. It screams. It's messy.
I can't get over someone paying that much for a bird. I love birds as much, but that's unbelievable. So why is this? Is it because they're rare? Is that why they're so?
The hyacinth is very rare. And these birds are protected species, too. You cannot go into the jungle and, you know, catch a bird and bring it home.
Oh, my God.
You get thrown in jail. These birds, which are born in captivity.
Oh, my God.
Look at it.
Look, he's doing his Stevie Wonder impression that I...
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Hello.
Hello, say hello.
Hello. Oh, what?
It's neat.
What's that he sings under me? Okay.
A little shy, man.
A little shy. Come in. Come here, you.
Oh, you're good with birds.
Oh,
Well,
I
you had
love
the
birds.
parakeet.
I had a parakeet. I love birds. I think they're my favorite animal because they're so good. So he's big. How much does he weigh?
You know, I think he's at least a couple pounds, probably close to 4 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't be too heavy and still fly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh
Well,
my.
there you go.
Oh, it's a big
And he
wingspan.
does, whoop.
Whoop.
It's a baby.
Oh, does he play like a?
Yeah. Oh, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh.
There you go. I got you. He's a good sport.
Days. Okay. Wow, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Colors, everything.
Oh yeah. I have a
Well,
red one too.
You have a red one too.
Yeah. That's his.
What do they commonly eat? Like nuts and? Oh.
Exactly, fruit and nuts. They'll eat people food too. They love chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, it's like
Chicken.
there's something wrong with giving your
There's
bird
something wrong with a
chicken.
bird eating another bird. I'm sorry.
But chicken is good food, right? So
Right.
we give them chicken.
You give
Well,
them-
right, not really. We mostly fruit, vegetables. They have these pellets that are, everything in one complete
Oh.
diet. We give them that too.
Oh wow.
Clyde really loves oranges and grapes, mangoes, bananas. I mean, of course, who doesn't?
I know.
My animals eat better than I do.
Oh, me too. Hi. What else do you have?
Yeah, let's see. You want to take out? I got one right in front of you, Steve.
Oh, right in front of me.
This is my favorite pet because I've had him the longest. I've had him and Clyde almost, 27 years. But this guy.
Oh my God.
This is Gus, and he's about 70 years old. He's a red-footed tortoise. There he is.
Oh my.
And he doesn't bite. He's not
Doesn't bite?
Not a snapper. That's one of the first questions they ask. Does it bite? Is it a boy or a girl? It's a boy. You can definitely
Very
tell if you look at the underneath of his shell how it's concave like this.
Yeah.
He's got some grass under there.
Oh my.
So that's a male.
Now where are they?
This is from Brazil too. And
That's
look,
from
he's
Brazil?
waving.
He's waving.
He is.
Hey
He's
guy.
waving. He's
Hey
saying
little
hi.
guy. Hello. Hey.
What a sweet
So
creature this guy is.
Now what's it called again? A
Redfoot tortoise.
Oh, I can tell it's got
Yeah.
red spots on its.
That's its common name. It has a Latin name I forgot. So.
Yeah. No, we should take
Look,
the.
he's got a heart right here on his shell. You see that?
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
have 20 of these. This is
20 of these?
This is my biggest, my oldest. And I have different species. We have some African ones and some from Asia, but this guy is South America.
South America. Now we should get Sonny the bunny. We'll have him race.
Yep. The tortoise always wins the race.
Yeah.
does.
I can tell the shell is like to protect
Yeah, you
him.
feel the shell? You know
Yeah.
what that's made out of?
What?
Keratin, like your fingernail.
Oh, really?
So this is a living, tissue. If that shell cracks, it bleeds.
Oh, really? Oh.
They can feel temperature, pressure. You realize that when they start off, they're
Tiny
like a
little
golf
thing.
ball size. And then as they grow from these cracks. All turtles have 13 scoots on their shell.
Now, what's the difference between like a turtle and a tortoise? Are they the same thing or pretty
Much. Turtles swim.
Oh, turtles swim.
Tortoises sink.
Tortoises sink. Yeah. Now, how old is this guy?
I'm guessing maybe 70 years old.
70.
I got him this big 27 years ago.
Oh,
He
wow.
was this size.
Yeah.
It's a full-grown redfoot tortoise. I've never seen one bigger than this, and I've been to the Amazon, because they eat these in the Amazon.
They eat these in the Amazon? Why?
Yeah, they eat everything. They eat bugs. They eat snakes.
Oh, wow.
I've been to the market, and they had tortoises like these, right?
Yeah.
And they were flipped upside down, so they can't walk away.
Yeah.
And they had them all lined up, for sale.
That seems kind of cruel, though. Just to
It is.
have the tortoise flip him over and then he's like helpless and he can't walk.
Well, if the tortoise was killed, the meat would go bad if you don't salt it or refrigerate
Oh.
it. So by keeping them alive, that's why tortoises were used on sailing vessels back in the day.
Oh.
The sailors would take a tortoise because it could stay for months without going bad, and that's why a lot of turtles, sea turtles,
Yeah.
big tortoises are endangered. Is because people eat them all. or were eating them all, and now.
They're not protected by law. In some countries, they're not. Or
in some countries, they still export tortoises like this. It is so cool. Since I've been doing this, you could never get an exotic pet that was born in captivity.
Oh, wow.
25 years later, it's almost impossible to get a wild exotic.
Wow.
Everything is born in captivity.
Yeah.
And they're crossed. They're finding animals with certain colors, and and coming out with albino animals. They got albino alligators. They got albino.
I hear on the news all the time that in the Amazon they find a new species, which I mean, a new type of bug,
definitely a new type of bug all the time.
Yeah.
There are a lot of bugs in the Amazon.
Now, is there any significance to like the red on the mark, or is that like for show?
Normally, red is like a show or it's a warning. The females also have red. So I'm thinking when they're in their shell and they're covering their face, maybe an animal will think that's a dart frog or something, because the dart frogs are little and red too, like that. So a lot of animals will survive like mimicking or some sort of, camouflage or warning color. It's really cool. I have a snake that has the warning color. It's a milk snake from Mexico.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna bring him out. Yeah, let's take him out.
We can leave Gus out.
We can leave Gus out. He's not gonna eat him, is he?
No.
Okay.
But check this out. I've had this snake almost 20 years.
20 years.
This snake has been held by probably 100,000 children and never bit one of them.
Never bit one of them. Oh my goodness.
See, the bright colors normally mean poison.
No, I know. Usually, I mean.
Yeah.
Now, how's the rhyme go? Red on black, you're okay, Jack.
Yep. Red touches yellow.
Oh, you're a dead fellow.
Yeah, or dangerous fellow. Yeah. So the red touching yellow would be a coral snake.
Oh, okay.
Red to black is a milk snake.
So.
And this is only in North America. And in Asia or in South America, a red to black snake might be poisonous. So don't
when I see a snake, I just. I remember as a little kid, one of my neighbors had a garter snake. His name was Dribble, and what I used to do is, I used to take Dribble, and all the little girls, when I was a little kid, I used to take the snake up to them. Hey, say hi to Dribble, and they just run like crazy because.
A lot.
Yeah, I'm a bad person. Yeah. I mean, he was harmless, It's just, my God, look at.
It's the fear of the unknown. We don't know what they're thinking. We've heard all these scary stories. Mm-hmm. Some snakes are poisonous. You got movies like Anaconda.
Oh.
That's my favorite movie, of course, but it's not very accurate. The reason why people get bit by snakes is because they pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
You never want to get bit by a snake, don't pick them up.
No, I'm not going to.
He's smelling you. He's saying, this smells like a chinchilla. Just kidding. You're all right.
What does this guy usually eat? Bugs and everything?
Frozen mice.
Frozen mice?
Yeah, 1 or 2 little frozen mice. We get them frozen. We thaw them out, and they eat them right out of our hands if we want, or we use tweezers. Mm-hmm. And that'll hold them over for a week or 2.
Now, I know he's not poisonous, but does he bite at all? I mean, just curious. I mean, does some do?
Some types of snakes seem to be more aggressive than others. Even if you're nice to them and you raise them in captivity, they bite. Yeah. So if I find that a milk snake happens to be more aggressive than they normally are, we don't use those in the programs because nobody wants to get bit by anything. It's cool. And Stevie, I want to do a little test, right?
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Stevie, do snakes have bones?
I'm guessing, yes, they.
All right.
I guess they do. Yes, they do.
99% of, there you go. 99% of people say snakes don't have bones.
Well, I know they have
it's just the way they
vertebrae.
Move. Yeah,
the way they move.
It's a very fluid, very fluid movement. Here you go.
Yeah. Is he trying to
he's
choke?
Gonna go down your. Yeah, he's trying to.
Come on,
he's trying to choke you.
No, he's just look. Look at him.
Steve, you're pretty.
I know.
You're a good sport. You're brave.
Oh yeah, I love animals. I've always loved.
Well, look at how fluffy you are.
Fluffy. Who's Fluffy? It must be a furry animal if its name is Fluffy. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
So, No. Oh.
They just passed a law.
Oh
making
my God.
Animals like Fluffy illegal to be imported.
I see.
Fluffy is
Okay.
is a Burmese.
I mean,
python.
oh my God.
Come here, you.
Oh.
And this is a sub-adult. This is a small one. They can get
Oh
almost
my God!
20
Whoa!
feet
He's trying to get in the.
long.
Oh my.
Yeah, Burmese python.
Oh my God.
They can be this big in a little over 2 years from a hatchling, which is about the size that you're holding.
Oh my.
Big female Burmese can be almost 300 pounds and can lay over 100 eggs. Come here, you. Got some bunny.
Yeah. He's hissing. I mean,
He got a little bunny fur on his nose. So
yeah, but he was hissing, so I was a little nervous about that.
So I don't really recommend the Burmese as a pet. I think they get too big. And a snake like this can be dangerous with a young child. If it was an aggressive snake and it bit you, it would wrap and squeeze so tight. You'd be in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
I try to tell people, if you ever are like you'll ever need this advice, but if you ever are grabbed by a big snake and they won't let go of you, you know how you get them off you?
Punch him in the eye or something like that?
No, that won't work.
What do you do?
You just splash something in their mouth, like water or
really?
soda. Some people use Listerine because their teeth hook in when they bite you.
Yeah.
You can't get them off you sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you throw something, they spit you out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A snake like this, you kind of have to feed it like big rats or even rabbits, and that gets out of hand for a lot of people. It came with the name. A lot of my pets come with a name.
He's hissing.
Let me put him
He's
back.
he's a little. Sorry, I'm like snakes, but sometimes when they hiss, that kind of gets me a little edgy. But he's.
You got it, buddy.
You got it. Okay.
So, another creature, I think, because
Oh, this little guy I like. This little guy.
you like? Yeah, you're doing
I like
great.
it.
A lot of people have a real problem with bugs.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, there is no more common animal on the earth than insects.
Oh, of course.
They are everywhere. I mean, all different kinds. And you try to explain to the kids, well, why are there these mosquitoes? They suck our blood, they bite us, they spread disease. Why do we have these things? Well, they're food. It's a food chain.
It's a food.
And if you didn't have mosquitoes, you wouldn't have dragonflies. You wouldn't have bats. You wouldn't have a lot of, baby frogs, baby fish eat mosquito larvae all the time. This guy, right? This is an ancient animal. They're still around. They find
what is it?
fossils of these. It's a scorpion.
A scorpion. Oh.
They find fossils of
Oh
these
my God.
from 300 million years ago.
Oh
These were
my
around when
God.
dinosaurs were around, right?
Oh wow.
Now this scorpion, this is the biggest in the world. It's called an emperor scorpion.
Yeah,
If it did sting me, it would be very mild, not even as bad as a bee sting.
Yeah.
I learned that I didn't want anybody to get stung, so I would cut their stingers.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't live only a couple of months after, so I stopped doing that, and I would always hold the tail. One day I let go of the tail, and I'm like, it's not trying to sting me. So I started doing more with it. I started patting it and holding it. I'm able to pick it up, put it in my pocket, and it doesn't sting. And it blows people away because they're like, it's a scorpion. How do you, what is...
Maybe it's like it's used to you. That's probably why.
I think it probably views us as this some warm thing that's, we're not eating it, so it's not afraid and it's not going to sting. But that is filled with venom, and they can sting over and over again, like real fast.
I believe it. So what, you take the stinger off? Whoa! Oh, gee.
Stevie, you got a hold of?
Look what I have in my hand, ladies and gentlemen. It's a scorpion. See, these are big. Now this is an emperor scorpion.
It's an emperor scorpion. They're from Africa, West Africa, I believe. It's one of the, if not the largest species. Isn't that cool the way it crawls? Scorpions are a spider. You look, it's got 8 legs.
Yeah, it does.
So they're an arachnid. So are ticks and mites, but
wow.
Yeah, scorpions and spiders, they're arachnids.
So they're mostly. Where are the eyes on this? Is it like
They have 3 different parts where there's eyes. There's a small cluster of eyes right on top of the cephalothorax. You bring it up a little.
Bring it up.
And that's, in the front. And then there's eyes right almost along the claws in here. And you look at him, he's got little hairs all over him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like like whiskers. So they feel their way around. Yeah, scorpions.
Yeah. He's very.
Oh, that's cool, man. Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome. These scorpions are now becoming a protected species.
Really?
Because people are eating them all.
Who would eat this, though?
What does it look like?
It looks like a lobster.
Apparently they taste like a lobster, too. That's what I've heard. I've never eaten one.
Yeah.
But if you were hungry, you would.
Okay. Has he got a name, too? Is he?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Hey, buddy. How's it
Yeah,
going?
a lot of Scorpio zodiac people like scorpions.
Oh, really?
They feel real attachment.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can take them off now.
Yeah.
Right.
So this.
I'm okay.
This little one right here.
Oh.
And it's funny. It's a Mexican orange knee tarantula. This is the classic tarantula you see in all your horror movies. It's a colorful tarantula. It's not just black or brown.
I noticed our cameraman left. He's afraid of spiders, so he left.
See, I was gonna do one of these classic ones on you, Stevie, like this, right? And then you go, put the tiki idol back. Brady Bunch, Brady's.
The Brady
before
Bunch.
your time, I know.
All right. I remember the Brady Bunch. It's been around forever. I mean, I've seen all the episodes.
This is a big female, and she could live 20 years. This female.
20 years. Whoa.
The males only live 5 years.
Is he soft? I mean, is it?
Touch it. You're brave. That's the like their abdomen, where their stomach, their lungs, their head and body is one piece. All the legs come out of their head. Yeah. The fangs are under here.
Yeah, I can see them there.
They got like a they fold it. They come out the fangs. And they're hollow. They inject the venom. The venom liquefies the bug they're eating, and they kind of drink it up. This is where the web comes from.
The web? Oh, I
see any?
No, I don't think the camera can pick that up. I see a little strand of it.
Oh,
I see it now. I don't know if the camera
can. Spider silk.
Spider silk,
is the strongest natural fiber in the world.
Wow.
It's stronger than steel, they say. If you could get it, if they could produce this stuff. On a commercial, they wouldn't have to ever use plastic again.
Really?
They could make things stronger and lighter than even steel using like a silk or something like. See all that web? It's hard to see, but there's quite a bit coming out there. Look, itsy bitsy.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Here, let me put them. I'll take them right off.
Okay. Oh God.
Don't move, whatever you do. No,
just
kidding.
Okay, but if he starts to touch my skin, I'm gonna.
No, he's fine. Don't worry,
fine.
Steve. He's staying still.
He's now what? He's called a red-kneed tarantula.
Red-kneed tarantula.
Where are they found?
They're from Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And they're poisonous, but do people get normally bit by them?
No, nobody does. You know what this tarantula's real weapon is?
What?
It's hair.
It's hair.
The hair, excuse me, all over its body can be real itchy. If they take a leg, their back leg, and they kick it off, it can. I know. Let me get them.
I
think it's laying eggs. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That hair, if you look at it under a microscope, it has barbs like a fish hook. So if it lands on your skin, it sticks in your skin.
Yeah.
It makes you really itchy. There's some more web.
Oh. Yeah,
that's cool, huh?
Yeah, that is unbelievable. You can't, the camera can't see it, but there's like a really fine webbing that just.
We got it all over us now.
I got it all. I did.
And Stevie, you're gonna love these.
Oh.
Because I love them. I love them. Everybody does, right?
Everybody.
Tree frogs.
Tree frog. Oh my.
Yeah, these are.
Oh, I love frogs. Hi-oh,
I knew you did.
frog here.
These are Australian tree frogs.
Hello, little froggy.
Some of these frogs, like this frog here,
Yeah.
is 15 years old.
15 years old.
That thing has
He's
done
not
so
gonna-
many.
He's not going to hop away, is he?
You know, that's why I like these. I can stick them on a kid's hand, and they'll just sit there for
slimy.
hours. And look, there's a pretty. They change color. They'll turn green or brown. They can even turn blue. Some of them. Pretty cool, huh?
Look at that.
Yeah, the big one here is a female.
No, they're tree frogs, you say?
Yeah, these are tree frogs from Australia.
Australia.
We have some of the most beautiful tree frogs, and I bet you can find them in some of the woody parts in Medford. The gray tree frog.
Yeah.
It sounds like a little bird. You hear it sometimes during the day, but mostly at night. And we have the peepers and the bullfrogs, and we have wood frogs and the American toad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to introduce kids to the frogs, so they you want them to love them.
Oh,
right?
they're cute. Now, aren't some tree frogs like poisonous with their skin in it?
Exactly. You feel how they're slimy?
Yeah.
Frogs are always secreting moisture. Their skin is like a sponge. They can drink through their skin.
Mm-hmm.
The poison frogs eat poisonous ants in the rainforest, and the poison from the ants comes out of their skin. Some are very poisonous, like, you know, you don't want to eat them. They could kill you.
I
if
could
you
never
eat.
eat this little guy.
People eat frogs? Frogs' legs?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Oh, it's good.
That, they have a funny, they feel very sticky and it's cute.
Well, look at the eyes. You know, when it gets dark, that pupil the whole eye will turn black because the pupil will expand. See how it's like a slit now.
How long do they live? I mean,
these can live 30 years, these little
30
frogs.
these little guys?
The problem, I think frogs are great pets. They don't do a lot during the day. They're hiding. At night is when they're active. So it could be a boring pet for some kids if they want to see something moving around. You got to feed them live insects.
You can't kill the insect and just feed it to them?
No, some people have. This one guy invented a vibrating food bowl, so you could put dead bugs in it, and it would appear that the frog would see. It triggers an attack. It has to be moving for a lot of animals.
Did it work? I mean,
yeah, I guess it works. You know, so you can buy cans of freeze-dried crickets, but yeah, the bug issue is usually the thing with the biggest problem with the frogs. But frogs are awesome. Love frogs. I got these are from Australia here too. They're not koalas or kangaroos.
I was hoping you bring a koala.
I don't have one.
Oh, boy.
I get a lot of these. They're great pets. Bearded dragons.
Bearded.
Yeah. They're real rugged. They never bite. They look scary, but the spikes are soft. They'll eat vegetables.
Okay.
So you don't have to always do the bug thing. And this is as big as they get. So you're not going to deal with some monster down the road.
Yeah.
You know, so wherever I put them, they'll just sit there because it's part of their survival strategy is to be a very still, calm animal.
Yeah, I see.
When they're in the desert, they got to stay still.
So they're not poisonous? I mean,
They like the ones from Holes. He's looking at that frog down there.
I never.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, these aren't poisonous. You're thinking of Gila monsters. There's
Yeah,
very few poisonous lizards. Gila monsters and beaded lizards and Komodo dragons, of course. These are bearded dragons. And they don't even have teeth.
They don't have teeth?
Yeah, they have like a serrated jawbone. So, you know, kind of cool.
So
Boy and girl.
where are they found? In Mexico, New Mexico?
These are Australian.
They're Australian too?
Yeah. It's a boy and a girl, you know.
Yeah. What are their names?
Jack and Paula.
Jack and Paula?
Because the couple that gave them to me, that was their name, Jack and Paula, and they never told me the name of their lizard. So
Okay.
You okay there?
Yeah, he just jumped right up the... Hello.
Yep. You were like one with nature here.
Oh, my God. I am one
You're
with
like
the animals.
You're like Father Nature.
Oh, yeah.
Now, so we got to put those frogs in something. Let me see.
Okay.
I got their little container. Where'd he go?
Oh, look, see, he's right there. See him right there?
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
There
you go. Okay, come on, guys.
So these are cool. You know, a big problem with frogs, too, because they breathe and drink through their skin, they are sensitive to pollution.
Yeah. Well,
in nature and in captivity. So I tell people, you got frogs, You got to keep them clean. You change their water. You pick up their mess every day when they go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And you read about them, so you know how to take care of them, and then you'll have great success. A lot of times, accidents happen.
Yeah. This guy is.
They're so good.
They're so good.
See, I like an animal like this. It's safe with kids.
It's safe. Yeah, I can feel. I feel the top of it. It's kind
bumpy. It feels like
a
sandpaper.
little bumpy, but these little spikes on the side here, they're not. They're
not sharp at all.
Not sharp at all.
They're soft.
They're soft at all. But he's really. Look at that. Look at the tail. Now, do their tails fall off, or is that the gecko?
A lot of lizards, iguanas, geckos, especially geckos, their tails come right off. Once in a while, I'll come across a beardy with a half a tail.
Yeah.
And you can see it growing back. I've never seen a beardy lose its tail, but most lizards, they can drop their tail and leave it behind, and the tail will continue to move. Because what they do is, there's muscles down their tail that squeeze so tight that the tail gets cut off and the blood gets cut off, because the tail comes off without even bleeding.
Really?
So the nerve endings think it's still alive, so it's moving. The movement will distract or attract the predator while they escape, and then they can easily...
now you can have these as pets, right?
These are great pets.
They're great pets?
Yeah. Sometimes babies are sensitive. I like to get for new reptile keepers. It's good to get an animal that's eating and established and has no issues of stress. Stress is the number one problem with animals and people, I think.
Wow.
So
they're very docile.
Yeah.
They're very docile. Now the kids love it when you take these guys out too.
Oh yeah, they.
You must get a lot of enjoyment out of doing what you do with doing all these animals.
I would do what I do for free, if I could.
Right.
Because I love it so much. The big thing, I think, with the animal shows, it's not just the animals. It's the kids, the people. To really, you got to love.
10 minutes? Okay. 10
you gotta love the not just the animals, but you gotta like kids. If you don't like kids, you're gonna hate your job.
Oh, I know.
Because
I'm gonna be an uncle soon, so I'm gonna be.
Kids have so much energy, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's great to teach them something and see their eyes open up with things they've never seen before.
That's
maybe
incredible.
on TV, some of them, but.
Okay. Well, we have 10 minutes left now. Can you bring out the big scary one that?
Big Al.
Big Al.
Yeah, these you're not supposed to have as a pet. It's an American alligator. And
alligator, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a special license that I can keep them till they're 4 feet long, and then I have to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And
how much does this guy weigh?
He's about 30 pounds.
30
pretty
pounds.
heavy.
That's pretty heavy.
So, American alligators, right? All of a sudden, it seemed a couple of years ago, they started to sell them in New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire?
You could go to New Hampshire and buy a baby alligator. You could be riding your motorcycle. You don't need to wear your helmet. You could get your fireworks while you're there.
Anyone remember the 1980
and you get an
alligator, which they flushed the alligator down the toilet, it becomes so big, and they did...
Another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lake Placid. Classics.
Lake Placid.
Love it.
Yeah. Do we have to put these guys away? Because will this guy eat them? Or?
We can put them in there. Their little travel cage here. Rubbermaid totes.
My goodness.
These work good for these guys. And yes, there is holes in the box.
Yeah, okay.
That's a question the kids always ask. Do you have holes in there?
Yeah.
They're so worried about the animals. It's the way to be. Let me go get Allie's over there.
Okay. Where do you see Al, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, careful.
Big Al. I love this guy.
Oh, my.
This is actually my second Big Al.
your second big owl. This is the guy I saw a few weeks ago, and let me just.
Yeah, this is.
Oh my goodness. And that's Al.
This is Al.
Oh my.
American alligator.
Oh my goodness.
A small one.
It's small. I mean, how big?
They would call this a juvenile.
How big do they get?
They get 14 feet, maybe 20 feet. The monsters, over 1,000 pounds.
Oh my goodness. And people actually up in New Hampshire actually buy these as pets?
They were buying these. They were selling them in Rhode Island. People were from Mass were buying these as babies. I still have people bring me alligators. I've even gotten alligators from Medford.
Really?
Baby ones. They were
I've
tiny.
never seen an alligator from Medford.
Well, they bought it in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
And realized that or their son did, and they realized that that wasn't a good idea. So they called me up and said, "Hey, you want some alligator?
You want an alligator?"
And of course I want an alligator. I mean, look at this guy.
Look at oh my, he's very. Now are these a protected species as well?
Yes, they are. Well, they were an endangered species.
Yeah.
Now they're protected. The farming of alligators actually saved alligators because you're going out hunting and killing all these, breeder adult alligators for the belly skin.
Yeah.
And
they feel like I can feel like the top of them.
The
it's
top is like a turtle.
It's like
but feel this.
What?
The belly.
Whoa.
If I flip him on his back, this one will he'll go right to sleep.
You'll go right to sleep.
Yeah, that's an alligator trick.
Alligator
So if you're ever chased by an alligator, you just flip them on their back and you rub their belly and
rub their belly.
You're gonna wait. Not gentle.
Gentle.
But
yeah, okay. I don't think he wants to.
He's not wrapped up either. So.
No, I know. So.
They can bite with over 1,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. I think it's 2,000, and a crocodile up to 5,000. The strongest bite of any animal is a crocodile or alligator. Those teeth are sharp.
Oh my.
And when they bite down, they shake their head and they twist their body, the death roll.
Yeah, the death roll. I mean,
easy.
Do you have anything we can feed it, or is that?
You got any hot dogs?
No.
It might eat some dog food, but look in the mouth there, right? See the tongue?
Yeah.
The tongue covers his throat so he can open his mouth underwater because they're semi-aquatic.
Yes,
in his eyes, right? Look at his eye. He's got 2 eyelids. See? The eye will go in, and then you'll see the other lid come across.
Yeah, I can see. That's to protect them when they're underwater, right?
Yeah. They can close their nostril. Right here behind the eye is the ear slit. They can close their ears when they go underwater.
Oh!
It's okay. Clyde.
Clyde wants to go back on camera again.
No.
Yeah, that's our buddy Clyde. So, oh my goodness. So, they get like 14 feet in length, some of these?
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
They're laughing at us in the control room. That's like...
No, it's, yeah, they have webbed feet, kind of like a duck.
Yeah.
They use their tail as a paddle.
I used to remember when I watched Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, may rest in peace.
Steve's a man.
He was.
Yep.
He was a
R.I.P.
wonderful
Steve.
man. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, but I used to watch him and I'm like, is this guy crazy?
I would never do
Oh,
what
crikey, man, let's go. Here's a crocodile. We're going to grab him by the snout and we're going to, it's wild, quite.
The crocodile stuff was crazy. The real crazy stuff I thought was the poisonous snakes.
Yeah.
Like he would
No, I remember one time.
I would never go. I've seen.
I mean, he was.
I wouldn't pick one up.
He wasn't. He was. I remember him trying to pick up a rattlesnake, and the rattlesnake was like, and I'm like, how
one
can you
little
not
scratch from a tooth is enough to
kill you.
Maybe, yeah.
So you got Al. I mean, how long do these guys live? Wow.
100 years or so.
100 years.
Yeah.
How old is this guy?
Maybe 5 or 6.
Really?
They start off smaller than those bearded dragons, about 7 or 8 inches. They hatch out of an egg about the size of a chicken. And they just, the mama protects the babies. She protects her nest. She carries her babies in her mouth.
Oh, wow. He's heavy. How much does he weigh?
He feels like about 25 pounds, maybe.
25 pounds.
Yeah, you can pick him up. Hold him right here.
Oh,
By the head. Yeah,
by the
there
head.
you go, Steve.
Okay, okay.
Now, this isn't wrapped, but I am insured.
Okay, okay, well, we got 5 minutes left, so look at this guy. My goodness. Hey, buddy.
Isn't he calm?
He's very calm.
See, a wild alligator, you would have to hold this thing down. We would be,
yeah.
you know, this guy, yeah, put him right back
Yeah,
down.
back
Look,
down. He's,
wild gator would have shot right off the table and hissed at you and smacked you with his tail, and they'll come around and, you know.
yeah.
You see the show there, the Swamp People or something?
Yeah.
The gator voice. But the, you see these little holes on his jaw?
Yeah.
He's got like little, they're like pores almost. Those are sensors where they can feel an animal splashing in the water.
Oh, wow.
They don't even have to see him. And then they'll come right in and grab him.
Well, I tell you, Dean, it was a pleasure having you on the show today. Thanks for showing all these animals. Could you tell how can they reach you if people want to have rent you out for parties like that? Can you
Definitely. Curious Creatures. You could search Curious Creatures and you'll find us. We're at curiouscreatures.org. Mm-hmm. We're in Groveland, Massachusetts on Main Street, 106 Main. We do have people come and visit, but by appointment. Most of our work is off-site.
Okay.
Our phone number, 978-556-5353.
Yeah, we'll be giving the information during the credits if you want to know more about Dean and Suzanne, your wife Suzanne.
My wife Suzanne.
Suzanne, I had a pleasure of talking with her on the phone. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah.
She's very nice.
Yeah, we love doing these.
Do you have any more, since we have 5 minutes, do you have any more animals, or is that pretty
Let me
much?
see. I got the snakes, the lizard. We saw everything.
We saw everything. How about that? We saw every single one of them. That is incredible.
Normally, we would give you a T-shirt, too, at the end of the
you
show, and you could wear it with pride that you
Yeah.
survived the Curious Creature show.
I survived the Curious Creature show. Dean, I want to thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you,
Thank you
Stephen.
very much. And like I said, if you want to know more about Curious Creatures, go to their website, curiouscreatures.org, to contact Dean and his wife Susan. If you want to have a party with some of these guys, like I said, it's a great cause. I mean, showing
And I wrap up the alligator typically.
You wrap up the alligator.
Yeah, around the
I'm
kid.
surprised he's not wrapped up now. I mean,
Well, you know, we wouldn't be able to open his mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See that?
Oh yeah. That's a big.
Look at that.
Oh jeez. Oh, okay.
I got you.
You got you. Well,
Here, Stevie, check this out.
what?
Yeah. Look.
It's like he's waving, saying goodbye. Bye, Al. Okay.
Yeah. See you later, alligator.
See you later, alligator, and a wild crocodile. Thank you so much for watching the Stevie B Show. Once again, thank you to Dean Kosch and CuriousCreatures.org, and hope to see you next time on the Stevie B Show. So long for now, everybody.
Thank you.